Hi, I'm Dr. Linda Howe, leading international expert in the field of Akashic Studies, specializing in the use of the Akashic Records for personal growth and empowerment. As I'm sure you've noticed, it's hard not to, that we are living in times of great change. I know for myself and everyone I know, none of us ever expected to find ourselves in a situation like this. Everything from, entire neighborhoods, local city services, restaurants, public libraries, and parks being closed down. And everyone is being encouraged to practice social distancing and to take very good care of themselves. Okay. So I am trusting, right? I'm trusting that at this moment, wherever you are and whatever you're facing, that you're taking good care of yourself, because ultimately that's all we can do, right? And there are many ways to take care of ourselves. What I'd like to share with you today is a brief guided meditation for spiritual fitness. It also happens to be, it turns out March is the month of spiritual well-being. And I think it's fascinating that we are all together in this idea of how to strengthen our spiritual well-being, how to recognize it, how to cultivate, develop it, strengthen it, and to really live in a space of spiritual fitness, right? And so today, what I'd like us to do together is to take a few minutes to share an exercise that I use all the time for spiritual fitness. One of the essential and really foundation elements of spiritual fitness is that who we are as human beings, that we're taking care of ourselves. We're in pretty good shape, right? Now, we all have limitations and issues that come and go over the course of our days. And that's to be expected. I mean, it's all right. But what we want to do is to be focused on taking good care of ourselves at the physical, emotional, and mental levels. And in so doing, because the stronger we are, the more fit we are on any given day, the more light we can accommodate. So the challenge in times like these is not, oh my God, how to generate light, how to ignite it, how to get it going. It's going. The light is fine. What happens though, especially when we're frightened and anxious, is that we shut down and it's very hard to let the light move through us. All the light of the universe is with you right now, wherever you are, right? But I mean that, wherever you are, every one of us has all of the light of life within. But in order to become more aware of that, we want to increase our general well-being, and that's what we'll be doing now. So I hope you will join me, okay? So we take this time now to close our eyes and open our awareness to the reality of the moment, the right where you are. All of the light, all of the health, all of the well-being of life resides. Excellent. This presence abides within you, with or without your conscious attention. You don't have to entertain it. You don't have to do anything to it. Simply behold. Know that it's there. Some days it's too much to know that it's there. And so we consider the possibility that it's there. Okay. We make a choice in our beliefs and the direction of our thoughts, which is always easier when we do it in short slices of time. So just for this afternoon, right, we're going to consider the possibility that all of the health of life is living within us right here and right now. Good. So to enhance our spiritual fitness, we begin by asking ourselves a very simple and ordinary question. And the question is, how are you? How are you today? As if you were your own best friend or even trusted advisor. How are you doing today? And just be honest with yourself. You may be mostly good with intermittent attacks of panic, right? Or maybe you're a little more short-tempered than usual, right? It's all right. Maybe you're a little tired. As human beings, the possibilities are endless and the combinations are infinite, as are we. Just notice how you are now and make note of that. Good. Now turn your awareness to your physical well-being, right? Your body, your general physical health. And ask the question again, how are you doing today? How's your body today? Good. It's likely that in some ways you feel really good and strong, energetic, vital. In other ways, maybe you have some aches and pains, right? Especially in times of stress. Of course, maybe a little stomach, right? Itchiness, little tension in the neck and shoulders, whatever. Some people have back issues. Just look at the whole picture of your body. And take a moment and ask life. Ask that reservoir of infinite health within to support you in improving your physical well-being today. Good. Now let that go. And let's turn our attention to our emotions, right? Our feelings. And ask yourself, how are you feeling today? Oh, you might be worried, anxious, frightened. You might be annoyed and a little angry, resentful. You might be basically very happy, serene. Right, there you go, right? Serene and tranquil, centered and poised. But if you're like most of us, there's a combination, right? Combination of feelings. And they may be moving, right? They move through us all the time, all the time. I know sometimes they get stuck, but for the most part, they are fluid, right? So make note of your emotions. The particular combination you're living with at this time. And then ask, right? Ask the source of eternal emotional soundness. For some guidance for today, what can you do today to nurture and sustain yourself emotionally? Good. Now let that go. And at this time, turn your attention to your thoughts. So you want to get a sense of what you're thinking. What kinds of thoughts are you thinking? You know, one stray thought is not a problem. It's when they travel in packs, groups, gangs of thoughts and ideas, right? Making their way through your mind. Now, if they're true, positive, empowering, supportive, terrific. Okay. But if you find yourself entertaining ideas which are really mean-spirited or frightening, stop. Just stop. Turn away from those thoughts as if you're turning a corner, right? As human beings, one of the greatest gifts we have is our ability to select our thoughts. And so, especially at times like these, do your best to feed yourself ideas that give you hope, ideas that are promising. Now, you don't need to be Pollyanna and feed yourself nonsense, but really give yourself a chance by thinking the most loving thoughts. A loving thought is, this is really a terrible time. I'm doing my best. And you know what? It's okay. Okay. So we want to set aside our critical self-talk, our critical other talk as well, and extend to ourselves some kindness. Well, of course you're making mistakes. This is a great time to make mistakes. You don't know what you're doing, and neither does anyone else. Okay? So cut yourself a break and be sure to extend that mercy to everyone you meet. Lower your expectations of yourself and others, and open your heart greater. Spiritual law says, seek and ye shall find. So as you seek out the positive, seek the good, seek the silver lining, you're bound to find it. And so we turn to the well of infinite wisdom living within. And we ask for support today in thinking loving thoughts, and for the strength and the courage to pull ourselves back from the seduction of criticism. Right. Terrific. And finally, take a moment with your attention deep within and ask for some words to guide you through your day. Maybe words are helpful for you. Maybe a sentiment, right? A feeling of reassurance, comfort, certainty. And whatever the personal communication is, whether it's an idea or a feeling, take it into your heart and hold it there so it can take root. Excellent. Excellent. And so for now, at this point in time, we open our awareness to the greater truth that there is within each and every one of us a light that is good. It is loving, appreciative, kind, happy. It is also true. This is a light that cannot be damaged by any virus, any financial hardship, any uncertainty. This is a light, a love, and a power that abides and persists in good times and in bad. And so, for today, simply know that there is that within you that will remain unaffected by any hardship life presents. And it is this presence and your awareness of it that will encourage, nourish, strengthen, and promote your personal spiritual fitness. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Oh, come back. Nice to see you again. So listen, I'm going to take good care of myself to the best of my ability, and I know you'll do the same. And together, we are being led. We will find our way. But we don't have to wait. Know this, that right where you are, all of the health and happiness of life exists. So thanks for being here. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.